You better follow Palm Biatch.
Hey Palm Tree, as much as I've been avoiding the Diddy trial coverage because every major media outlet has been stuck on this for weeks now, or months now, or a year now, I'll just speak on this now that the verdict's out. Basically, Diddy was convicted today on 2 counts of federal prostitution, but was acquitted on the racketeering and sex trafficking charges. He could still face up to 10 to 20 years in the feds, but the life sentence is off the table. The way I feel about it is this, man. The public eye and the prosecution wants to make an example of him as a hip-hop mogul and as a black man who's a multimillionaire or even a billionaire, is that I believe that they gotta bring him down on something, again, just to make an example out of him, because in my opinion, the prostitution charge is bullshit. Like, yeah, he was paying off people to go do some freaky, naughty stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, people voluntarily attended his parties. Question of whether or not they were forced or coerced into sexual acts, totally a different thing. They found him not guilty of that. And then also with the racketeering, you gotta be not acting single-handedly for that. So that's how he was able to get found not guilty of the RICO. I think the court is not taking the alleged victims into account when they're pinning these charges on him. 2 counts of sex trafficking by force, or fraud or coercion, which he was found not guilty of, is that all of these victims probably came together to conspire and said, well, you went to a freak off, you went to a freak off, you went to a freak off. What about if we all put our heads together and say, hey, some inappropriate things went down and we were forced and coerced, and the court found him not guilty of that. And again, the transportation to engage in prostitution is like, come on now. The only thing Diddy's really like guilty of here is being a freak. So I want to know, Palm Tree, in the comments, are you surprised by the verdict? Are you surprised by the split decision? And how do you think it played off with the freak offs? To me, this is all infotainment. This was all to keep a news cycle going. This is all to just sell advertisement in between the news. And a lot of people are getting paid off this trial being in the headlines, okay? You think about it, a lot of media outlets are selling advertisement while this is running. And I'm not saying Diddy didn't do anything wrong at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if it bleeds, it leads. And this is a revenue generating story. Okay. And again, this is still America. This is all about keeping a black man down, especially somebody with money that the system can make an example of. So they gotta hit him on something. And again, the prostitution charges kind of to me seem like the most minute charges in the case. Okay. Yeah. Diddy just was freaky and he took it way too far, you know. And the Cassie Ventura assault tape in the LA hotel room, didn't he face any assault charges over that? Correct me if I'm wrong. And then as far as like blowing up Kid Cudi's car allegedly, like I'm surprised that they didn't get him on the arson charge for that. So this whole thing's kind of crazy and it's kind of convoluted, and I'm probably missing some things here, and this is part of why I didn't want to speak on this. All right, so what do you guys think of the verdict in the Diddy trial? Let me know. Peace, love, Palm.
You better follow Palm Biatch.